1. Legend of the Great Rabbit. Legend tells that in the year 1200, among the traveling peoples originating from the mythical Chicomostoc, including the Toltecs, Olmecs, Teochimecas, Nahuas, Luicas, Chichimecas, etc., a tribe passed by. It had a king named Kozolitzin, who had a daughter named Akatzin. Already of marriageable age, she received courtship from captains and warriors, bringing her gifts and rejecting each and every one who presented themselves, except for the warrior Akatepec, who offered her a beautiful white rabbit, attracting her attention. She fell in love with him, and he with her instantly. Having reached an agreement and with the permission of King Kozolitzin, preparations for the ceremony were ordered, which pleased everyone, except for the tribe's evil sorcerer named Tokapatli, who had been rejected along with the others. However, he could not bear the princess's rejection and swore to prevent the marriage, because if it wasn't for him, it wouldn't be for anyone else. Thus, on the day of the ceremony, to the singing of the Toponisli and ready to get married, the sorcerer appeared, who the night before had invoked the evil forces, obtaining the power to transform any human being into any animal. Once gathered in the main plaza, the ritual began, and as the cloaks of Akadzin and Akatepec were joined, Tokapatli cast a spell, turning the princess into a rabbit and also placing a curse on the Teochali. A furious Akatepec, with the composure of a warrior, thrust his flint knife through the old sorcerer's heart, killing him instantly. Sorrow filled the king, soon leading to his death. Akatepec remained as protector of the lands. However, the others decided to leave the warrior alone to guard the rabbit and chief Kozolitzin's tomb. After some time, the sun god came down and looked benevolently upon the warrior Akatepec, who had lovingly looked after the territory, deciding to turn it into the protective hill of the valley, where the lordship of the great rabbit would extend, thus leaving on top of the Akatepec hill a rabbit surrounded by a beautiful forest of flowers, and this being the first thing that the travelers who came to this territory called Odlaquiquistla saw in 1327, in Nahuatl, place of the trumpets of Otate, bamboo. They decided to name it Huautaco, which according to the linguist Rebello could come from the Nahuatl, Huataco, Hui great, Tocli rabbit, co place, which translated we could interpret as, where the great rabbit is venerated.